All right, sorry about that. All right, so let me ask you a question. Can you imagine being a photographer in 2022 and not being on Instagram, not having an Instagram account? Well, you definitely can, but you're likely to have a very hard time finding clients, and you're going to miss on a lot of professional opportunities. I've been a photographer for a couple of decades, and I can assure you that 75%, if not more, of my clients have found me on Instagram. With nearly 2 billion monthly active users, being on a photo sharing platform like Instagram definitely is the best and easiest way to share your work to the world and reach a broader audience to potentially find also clients. Although we all know that Instagram is not really a photo sharing platform anymore, is it? Okay, so why am I talking about Instagram, you might wonder? Because right now, builders, creators, collectors, artists, founders, we are all paving the way to create what's going to be the future of art. Just like Instagram did about 12 years ago when they launched in 2010, and it changed the way we use and consume photography every single day. Today, we estimate that there is more than 1 million active OpenSea wallets. Considering that the NFTs will fully be a part of how the world will share and consume the art and photography, if you look at the chart behind me, we can estimate that this is where we are right now. So we're pretty damn early, and this is why all photographers around the world shouldn't miss this opportunity to be one of the pioneers of this artistic revolution. Recently, Instagram announced that they are bringing NFTs to the platform. They've been beta testing this feature for the past couple of months, I think, with selected creators. And just today, actually, Mark Zuckerberg announced that they're bringing this specific feature to Facebook as well. And they're going to start working with more creators over the next coming weeks and months. A couple of weeks ago, Instagram CEO Adam Mosseri announced on his Instagram stories that Instagram, and potentially Facebook as well, will be a place where people can buy, sell, and resell NFTs. So potentially, once Instagram and Facebook both become an NFT marketplace, there will be millions of photographers around the world who will be onboarded to the NFT space. Again, as a photographer, you don't want to miss the party, do you? On top of that, there's a lot of photography-related big brands who are actually joining the space as we are speaking right now. This is a good sign that they're serious about it and that the whole photography industry is going to that direction. Now, I'd like to quickly share with you 5 reasons why I think all photographers around the world should join now the NFT space. Reason number 1, direct access to art collectors. So for decades, artists and photographers around the world have had to depend on middlemen like galleries, agents, curators to sell their work and to sell their art. Now, finally, photographers around the world have the opportunity to connect directly with collectors and vice versa. When talking to collectors, it's actually funny, but one of the things that most of them say is that one of the best things that they like about the NFT space is that this absolutely feature, like this opportunity to connect directly with the artists that they like, and potentially turning these relationships into new friendships. So collectors become the artist's best ambassadors, and this becomes a complete new, brand new way to sell your art. Reason number 2, cost-effective marketplaces. So most of the photographers, and a lot of them who hate NFTs, will tell you that this is ridiculous to have to pay for gas fees to mint a piece without knowing if it's going to sell or not. But what they tend to forget is that just to create an exhibition of potentially 20 or 30 pieces, just the cost of printing and potentially framing these 20, 30 pieces will be much higher than minting 20 or 30 pieces on OpenSea or any other marketplace. So we're talking potentially 4 to 5 figure cost just to print a big exhibition. So selling your work as NFT is one of the most cost-effective ways today to sell your art. And photographers should definitely take more advantage of this. But they should also spend more time to curate and edit the work, just like they would do for any photography exhibition, basically. Reason number 3, be a part of a growing community. So just like in the early days of Instagram, there's no better time than right now to build new relationships, new friendships with your peers, and build a community and an audience. So before you even know it, there will be millions of photographers who are going to be joining the NFT space, and these will have a much harder time to connect with people and integrate communities that have been very active since day one. So community is obviously a very important part of any marketing strategy, whether it's like in Web 2 or Web 3, and photographers should start building theirs as soon as possible. Reason number 4, another medium to show and or sell your work. So why sticking to social media like Instagram, for example, to share your work? We all love in real life galleries, right? But why shouldn't we think outside of the box? With the metaverse, we have infinite possibilities, and photographers should take advantage of this to experiment the new technology. Not only is it exciting, but it will definitely help them stand out from the crowd and be shown and be seen if they ever release and share their work in a very unique and innovative way. And finally, reason number 5, which could definitely be a talk just by itself, the future of photo licensing is on the blockchain. Right now, all artists and photographers around the world are using NFTs to sell art. But very soon, photographers will be able to sell NFTs, to use NFTs to sell and license their work. With the transparency and the provenance traceability that the blockchain offers, it's very obvious to me that in the near future, all photographers will start licensing their work using NFTs. Again, you don't want to be late to the party, and now is the perfect time to start experimenting with the blockchain technology, so you'll be ready for the next run. Thank you very much.